Discard the stereotypes that the tastiest shrimp can only be cooked on the grill. Not at all. I just prepared the tastiest shrimp in the oven for you. Hello, friends. Today we will talk about giant sizes. Yes, 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 yes. Today I will prepare giant royal shrimp for you. You asked me if shrimp can be cooked in the oven, just like on the grill. Absolutely it can. Well, of course, a question about shrimp. Chef, tell us about shrimp. Have you seen any scary giant shrimp? We can't understand. Is it a lobster? Is it a langoustine or is it still shrimp? Guys, let me explain. It's very simple. I specifically bought 2 packs of large shrimp for you. We've already gone through this story before, but just in case, I'll remind you. See, the packs say 24 and 46. What does that mean? In 1 pound there are 2 or 4 shrimp, and here there are 4 or 6. Well, a pound, everyone understands, right? It's a common unit of weight, by the way, in 6 countries. In 6 countries, not worldwide. Immediately a question, if someone wants to receive a Jedi Knight sword, a fighter against evil from the chef, the first 3 who answer correctly will receive accordingly a sword from me. The question is very simple. How many grams or kilograms are in a pound? And packing. It says 2.4, largest size, larger the numbers, the fewer shrimp there are, 21.35. This means there are either 21 or 35 pieces in 1 pound, 15, 20, 21.40. Oh, there are all sorts of sizes there. Any size. The largest is 2.4, 4.6. I specifically bought these for you. In principle, they don't cost an outrageous amount. Everything has its price, but believe me, for these shrimp, it's a justified price. Oh, look at these. You see, it's the same here. There's also a label. Greetings from the 4th workshop. Wow. Oh, to make you understand, this is, accordingly, not a langoustine. It's not a Canadian lobster, just a shrimp that's this big. I will immediately cut off the whiskers. We don't need them. Here you go, the size. There are 4 shrimp here. Not 2, but 4 pieces. Here, though, there might be some. This one can also be like that. 3 are really magnificent, huge. 1, of course, somehow mingled in the realm of kings. So, let's see what we have in this pack. Let's take it out. So, here it says size 4.6. Here, they have certainly been a bit misleading. Here, look, there's a big shrimp just like the one there. You could say it's a Kinder Surprise. Oh, well, no, it's smaller, of course. It's more like this one. But nevertheless, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shrimp, right? E.T. good ones. I will show you how to prepare shrimp so as not to kill their flavor at all. So, first of all, you need to turn off the oven so that it heats up very well. 120 degrees will be enough. Now, regarding the shrimp, well, of course, we need to clean them. Don't really like to fully clean shrimp. Such large ones, small ones, yes. Sizes from 16 to 20 can be cleaned. I don't like to clean shrimp like these. But we will cook them like a live lobster and langoustine. Very simple. Take a very, very sharp knife. And as they say, like this at the crown. We cut through the head all the way. But as for the body, here that's not the case. You don't need to cut all the way through. You open it up. And we lay it out. We'll then remove all these eye sockets, unnecessary pipes, as they say. Some people like it when the brains remain there. Well, probably everyone eats what they are lacking. Well, I have enough of that, so I don't really want to eat the shrimp brains. If, God forbid, I become like that. We open it until it fully crunches so you can hear it to really reveal it. During heat treatment, they can shrink and come back together, which is not needed. Need everything to be fully opened. Of course, such shrimp should be eaten with minimal additions. Don't need to saw. You just need to take it and open it with sharp movements like this. So I cut them, and now let's go to the of broth. We will now rinse everything under it. First of all, we need to set cold water. We don't need a strong stream at all. Again, some people don't worry about any waste, while others are very meticulous about it. Everyone I know is meticulous, so I will clean it very well. Eye sockets. Here, I pulled it out. Here is the clean shrimp. Do you see? There are none in small shrimp, but in large shrimp, you see the eye socket, and here is the continuation of the meat. So you need to do this carefully, because if you want, as they say, suck it out. People who love chicken bones, cartilage, suck out the vessels. We take a tray right away. in common terms, a baking sheet, and now we start placing our halves like this. This is what I understand. We need another baking sheet, so I like to have parchment laid down. It's clean household practice. I don't want to place things directly on a clean sheet because then there are all these stories, little messes, that are much harder to clean up later. Therefore, parchment is laid down solely for comfort, aesthetics, and efficiency. As people say, fatty, fatty, try to make sure you don't have any moisture. See guys, it's a very important point that the shrimp should be, I repeat, well opened. When I cook shrimp, I use it as a truly main dish. There's nothing else besides the shrimp. To make it tastier, I always add some special touches. Cheese, as you've already noticed. Yes, something like that. It's the same here. So now I will make an improvised filling for the head. That is, in place of the head, we take clean tomato fillet. We don't need the core. It will turn into porridge. But overall, you know, everything falls apart. You eat, and then you take a piece of bread, our dear, beloved bread, and start collecting all those juices, gathering them, and they run down your chin. Well, despite the fact that we will still have garlic oil, we will pour garlic over the shrimp anyway. We love Italian bruschetta with tomatoes and basil. Here, it's all the same. Olive oil, just like that, of course. Do not salt the shrimp until you are absolutely sure that you will definitely put them in the bin in a few minutes, because the grated Parmesan will start to release moisture. Parmigiano. First of all, I take the oil so that the salt doesn't dissolve. You definitely shouldn't use too much oil. Just lightly splash it like this. The oven, as I said, is very hot now. Now I sprinkle with salt, and of course. Guys, now we dive in. Repeat, 220 degrees. I heated the oven very strongly, really got it hot. So, in the meantime, while all this is happening, we have garlic, and we have, of course, parsley, our faithful friend. Of course, we chop all of this, preferably finely. Or do it in advance because it needs to be done right off the heat. Transfer everything to a deep dish. Now, the garlic. You can chop it, grate it, make garlic oil, or blend it. In general, shrimp really love garlic, and the fewer additional ingredients, the better. What I put in there, yes, in the eye socket, is specifically for those who love this whole thing. A few more tablespoons of Parmesan are also added here. And of course, olive oil. Don't go overboard here, guys. Wouldn't even recommend using vegetable oil if someone doesn't have it. So how do you determine that the shrimp is ready? It's very simple. The meat should not be transparent. The protein cooks very quickly. And believe me, that's enough. Really enough. As I've taught you more than once, the longer it cooks, tougher it gets. You are all already thinking in your heads about how you go to the store, how you buy, and how you prepare according to the chef's recipe. Well done, guys. Just respect. And these shrimp, look at what I want to do with them. They are partially cooked. You can see they are still raw in some places. Considering that there's Parmesan here, we'll make this move. And we put them back for literally 3 minutes. What to say? Here, some shrimp look like this, others like that. Basically, they are mostly the same. But the key is how to eat this now. In fact, it's all very simple. So you take it by the tail, like this for example, you pierce it, tada, and look at what you get. Oh, a clean fillet, the purest shrimp fillet. And you got into the gala, tada. It's like a fairy tale. Discard the stereotypes that the most delicious shrimp can only be cooked on the grill. No way. Just now, I prepared the most delicious shrimp in the oven for you. Don't believe it. And try it, cook it, then leave your comments. Hope they are positive. Bye-bye. See you soon.